This is my brother's PC. He's had it for 3 years and it's definitely time for an upgrade. So I'm finally gonna be giving him a brand new PC. For the motherboard, I got the Asus X570, which is definitely a pretty good motherboard and kind of overkill for this PC. Okay, let's move that to the side. And for the CPU, I went with the Ryzen 5 5600. I also used to have this CPU and it's by far one of the best CPUs you can get for the money. Okay, as usual, we're definitely not gonna use that air cooler because we actually have an AIO. And then let's just take out the CPU just like this. Okay, it should just go in. Yep, there we go. And easy. I bought a lot of these parts quite a while ago, like maybe a month ago or something. So I kind of forgot the budget, but I'm pretty sure it's around 1.5K. And now you could even get some better parts because the PC prices have just been going down. For the RAM, I just went with the basic Corsair RGB RAM. You literally see this on like almost every single PC. I went for 16 gigabytes and it also has 3600 megahertz. Okay, RAM is installed. I maybe should have gone with more storage, but I just got a 1TB SSD. I might upgrade it in the future or just get like an external hard drive. Actually, I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure, although my brother got his PC maybe like 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure it has an SSD, so I might just honestly put the SSD from his old PC into this one. For now, I'll just put this 1TB one, but in case it is an SSD, I'll just transfer it so it's kind of easier for him to transfer everything that he has on his current PC. Okay, that was easy enough. Everything from the motherboard was installed, and now we have to just put the motherboard into the actual PC. I mean, other than the GPU, but of course I'm gonna put that in later in the build. I think some of you guys might remember, but this was actually my old PC. I used to have an RTX 3090 in this PC. And I just kind of had it laying around and it's like a pretty good looking PC case, so I thought I'd just use it. Okay, just like that, it's aligned, and now all I have to do is just screw it in. Okay, perfect. That went really smooth and we got the motherboard into the PC. Like I mentioned, we have an AIO and this is definitely like where things start taking a while for me, especially like when I put the AIO and fans. Those usually take a little bit, but hopefully I've already installed quite a few. This is maybe like my 4th, 5th time installing one, so hopefully it won't be too hard. All right, this actually doesn't have any thermal paste, but luckily I have some of my own. And I usually won't use like the factory thermal paste because it sometimes isn't the best and can still cause your CPU to kind of overheat quite a little bit. I'm missing the entire frame here for the PC, like so I can actually mount the AIO over here. I'm missing the whole bracket. Shoot. Okay, so since I'm missing the bracket and I honestly don't know where it is at all, I think instead of putting it over on this side, I can take this thing out and then I should be able to mount the AIO right over here, hopefully, because I don't know where the AIO mounting bracket used to be. I don't know where I put it. Okay, wait, I literally found the AIO mounting bracket in my other room. I never seen it, so I just got super lucky. I just went to look for a screwdriver, bro. Get a different one. Okay, perfect. And this goes, yep, I see how it goes. Goes right there. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the correct way that I should be doing it. Okay, first screw is in, and now I just need to screw in both fans, and then it should be pretty easy to actually put it in. All right, and then I got both the fans on, and now I just should put the AIO bracket in, and we're good. Okay, so the AIO is completely actually in, but now I need to figure out how to actually plug the pump head to the CPU, because each AIO usually, like different companies usually have different ways to connect, and this is usually where I like really mess up, but hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Huge shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, who are celebrating their 4th birthday. Raid Shadow Legends is the ultimate RPG experience with over 700 champions to collect and customize. Whether you like skilled warriors or deadly assassins, there's a hero for everyone. Since it's Raid's 4th birthday, if I had to bring 4 champions, I would bring Hitatsu, Jintoro, Taragi the Frog, and Umitagi because they are by far the most powerful champions in the game. It's completely free to play and has over 80 million players. My favorite thing about the game though is that they're constantly updating it with brand new champions and updates every single month. This April, Raid is also having an egg hunt where you can get dragon eggs. Download Raid Shadow Legends with the links below, copy your in-game player ID, and then go to egghunt.plarium.com from May 14th to May 15th. Go through the dragon slayer on your phone, and if you find a hidden egg, you have a chance of winning in-game items and even real-life items such as legendary Raid champions to even Amazon gift cards with a total value of $20,000. So again, make sure to go to egghunt.plarium.com vermax.com and you will find a special promo code that gets you a gift in-game. This is literally the best time to start playing Raid Shadow Legends, and if you use my link in the description or pinned comment, you'll get an epic champion along with other useful things such as energy refills, XP brews, and much more. So don't miss out on the excitement and join the millions of players worldwide with the first link in the description or pinned comment. Again, huge thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. I don't want to speak too soon, but by the manual instructions, it looks pretty easy to actually do it. There's only like 4 or 5 steps. This is a whole different pump, bro. Okay, so just like usual, it took me quite a while to actually install the AIO, but the problem is it hooks from like the top to the bottom, and because like the actual AIO, like I don't know what you call these cords or whatever, they're pushing up against it, so it kind of makes it lean to the left, and everything is tightened, but just because it's hooked, I don't know why. It's probably, I guess it's just the design of it. Like it's supposed to be like this, but it slants to the left a little bit, just because these things are pushing it all the way to the left, and I don't think there's like really any way I can stop that from happening, but at least it will actually like still work fine. So I have a couple of fan options. I only got 2 Corsair fans and I thought I had more, but I have some leftover Lee and Lee fans, but these are white, but they'll still match with the PC case because you can see there's kind of some white accents in it. So I think I'm just gonna put 2 fans on the bottom here because you'll see that easily, and then 1 also right over here. So yeah. Okay, now the rest is extremely easy. We have everything almost installed. All we need to do is actually add the GPU and then the power supply, and then we have to do the last thing, which is actually definitely the hardest, which is all the cables and connecting everything. Last time I got it first try, but usually it takes me at least like a couple of hours because I mess up so much. For the power supply, I'm giving my brother a 1000 watt power supply, and I haven't actually used this before. I tried to put it into a PC, but I just ended up using a different one. But this is 1000 watts and it's much more than he actually needs. He only probably needs about like 700 for this build because I'm gonna go over the GPU next. But yeah, for this is more than enough. Oh wait, I actually almost just made a huge mistake. So I wasn't actually paying attention, and instead of putting the fan down so it can actually like exhaust all the air, I put it up, so it's good. I actually ended up catching that. So you want to make sure the fan is facing the correct direction, and now we can just connect all 4 screws, and then the power supply is already in. And then now it's time for the part you guys have all been waiting for, the actual graphics card. So this right here is the RTX 3060, and it's definitely probably one of by far the best graphics cards you can actually get for the money. I bought this actually from eBay, but it was in like perfect condition. It wasn't like terrible or anything. You can see it's like literally completely fine. It's gonna work exactly like a normal one. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in, and then that should be it for the PC build. And of course, except the wiring. I still am dreading to do that. The graphics card is really easy to put in. All you have to do is unscrew these brackets over here, and you just line it up and then give it a little tug, just like that. And yeah, now I just need to put this little screws in here, and then it's good. All right, our graphics card is in. That was a pretty good PC build, and it actually looks a lot better than I thought. I'm not even gonna lie. I think these white Lee and Lee fans actually look a lot better than the black because the highlights they give to the PC build make it look really, really nice. And of course, there's no RGB on, but it's time for the cable management. Okay, I know my room looks completely different, and the last clip you guys saw was actually from like 4 or 5 days ago, and it was from me trying to connect all the cables in this PC, but I literally tried for so long and it just wasn't working. So that's why we have a bunch of PCs just open, because I also bought a new motherboard, so I had to wait for that to come in. I just switched about a bunch of parts, literally asked so many people, and I just could not get this PC to work at all. Like literally whatever I did for 4 or 5 days, it just didn't work. Like I don't even know what it was. It had to have been a wiring issue or something's broken, but I have no idea. So instead of scrapping this entire video, I had this kind of $350 to $400 budget PC laying around. So I literally transferred the GPU, RAM, and the CPU into this PC, and this is how it looks. It's not as nice as that one, but it's not terrible either. And it literally has almost the exact same parts. The only main downgrade is you could say the case is a little bit worse, but it is an air cooler. That's one downgrade, and the motherboard. Those are really the only 2 downgrades he's getting from instead of it being in this PC. But I mean, he'd rather have this upgraded PC. Let me show you guys the PC he has right now, just so you guys understand what I mean. His room is literally such a mess. Like I literally just remade this thing 2 months ago, and it's already like completely a mess. I just gave up at this point. But anyways, this is his PC. It's an Alienware PC, and he's had it for like 2.5 years. He has a 1660 in this, and I think a Core i5 or a Core i7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, but the PC case is not that nice, and the airflow in these old Alienware cases are not the best either. So it's definitely gonna be a huge upgrade. Right now, now all I'm gonna do is replace the SSD from this PC, which is all the memory and everything he has stored on this PC. I'm gonna put it in the new PC, and then I'll put the new PC on this desk, and then he's gonna give me this old PC, but I mean, he really has no use for it. So yeah, I might try and transform this PC. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I literally just opened the PC case. I picked up my camera immediately. This is so bad. Look at the dust. This PC looks like it's 10 years old. Oh my gosh, he has not cleaned this thing. I'm not even kidding. He got this like 2 years ago, nothing more. This thing is nasty, bro. Nah, that's not even healthy, bro. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Oh, that's disgusting. This is disgusting, bro. Yo, I'm moving this outside. I'm taking this PC outside. I'm not doing it inside this room, bro. I'm blind. I got lucky. The SD card is right there. Oh, let's go. That's actually such a W. I don't even know what motherboard this is. It's this green thing right over there with that like white sticker. Okay, so I need to take that thing out, and I don't even know. This thing's just a mess, bro. This is disgusting. All right, so I know his room is pretty messy, but here is the PC. One thing I did have to swap are the RAM sticks. They're still 16 gigabytes, but for some reason the RGB ones wouldn't actually like let the PC turn on. I think it's because the motherboard is not like able to support it, but my brother added like a little pop figure in here. And yeah, this is the PC, and it's definitely much better looking compared to the other one he had. In the future, I could actually get this fan to work. It's actually like an RGB fan. It's working perfectly fine right now, but there's just no light on it. So in the future, I might be able to. I need like an adapter on the motherboard so the actual RGB can connect to it. And then also I would have to get like a specific type of RAM just so the motherboard would work. But yeah, it's kind of just the motherboard that holds stuff up. But my brother's been playing some games already for like a day now, and the PC works perfectly fine. I already showed you guys earlier in the video, but this right here is his PC, and it's actually now the next day, and I've just been thinking about what I want to do with it. And you can see, man, like look how dusty this is. It looks like it's a 10-year-old, 20-year-old PC. I'm definitely not going to use this case. This case has terrible airflow, and really the only things I can take from this PC is here. Let me swing this thing open and show you guys. There's literally dust flying around my room, but this is the poor graphics card. It's a 1660 Ti actually, and this, when I wipe my finger, you guys can see just how like dusty it really is. It has a huge layer of dust, and I think the only thing I can take is this one 16 gigabyte of RAM stick. They didn't even add 2 8 gigabyte sticks. They only added one, which kind of makes it a little bit worse. And this is one of the smaller 1660 Ti's. Usually they have like 2 fans, but it's kind of more on the budget side, and I don't know exactly what CPU he has. All I know is it's a Core i7, and the motherboard I probably will also be able to take, but the rest is just no. And look at this power supply. Like, I'm not even gonna try and take that power supply. It just looks really, really cheap, and all the cables are really bad. So maybe in the future video, I can transform this and make it look really, really nice. I have a couple extra cases, and I can take out the GPU, RAM, CPU, and maybe also the motherboard, and make it into a brand new PC, and it'll look so much better, because this thing is just disgusting right now, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to throw away half the PC build. But like usual, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a quick sub, and if you're already subbed, YouTube recommends this video right here. And yeah, that's about it. God bless.